It is late in the afternoon of Monday, September the 6th, 2010, and this is Consul, Saskatchewan. There's some Great Western Railway equipment, looks like a spreader maybe, or a ballast leveler or something. The pool elevators, the nearest one is an annex, it dates to 1928, and the farthest one dates to 1972. They're both privately owned now. And there's a look east down Highway 13, Consul's Railway Avenue. Consul's got a population in 2006 of 93 souls, down 2 from 2001. It's a little later on in the afternoon, and here's another little look along Railway Avenue, Highway 13, east end is maybe 80k away, and Shaunavon beyond that, maybe another 50k. That looks like it's a sportsplex there, curling rink and skating rink. The bison or the buffalo were all gone from this area by 1881, and soon after that, Montana ranchers began summering their herds on Canadian grasses. 1883, with the driving of the Canadian Pacific Main Line through Maple Creek, British companies and Canadian ranchers began to range this region. With the extension of CPR's southern route out from Shaunavon in 1914, farming settlers began coming into this area. Consul was laid out perpendicular to the railway, and we're in the south end of town looking south-southeast. And we are standing in the middle of Main Street looking back towards the railway. Come the end of the last millennium, the CPR got tired of losing money on this subdivision out here, and they sold it in 2000 to the BC-based Great Western Railway. In 2004, Great Western Railway was in turn itself bought by a local consortium of users and interested parties in this area. Here's Consul's post office. There's been one in town since 1914 when the railway came through. The locals were served by the Kelvinhurst post office, a rural post office before then, from 1910 until 1914. There's the hotel way up there, the co-op store closer in. Those trees are on the other side of Highway 13, and there would have stood the CPR's standard Western Line station A2, two-story affair. It was sold off in 1975. Just to remind us that we're not too far from Montana. Here we are at the top of Main Street by the co-op store and the hotel. A little closer look at the former station site. In the late 1950s, Saskatchewan Power's transmission lines rendered the local power plant redundant, and the sewerage and water lines were installed in the late 60s. Population peaked at 227 in 1966. It was in the late 60s too that SGT, Saskatchewan Government Telephones, finally extended service to Consul. The RCMP closed its detachment here in 2005. Looks like the old schoolhouse. Here's the village office. The village was incorporated on June 12, 1917 and remains incorporated. It's also the headquarters for the rural municipality of Reno. I don't see their offices yet. There's the composite school, K to 12. All the kids from all around come to that school. So it became a railway hub of sorts in the early 20s when the CPR extended a line down from Montesquieu, not far west of town, down to Climax Frontier in Val-Marie. Around the same time they completed the section between Govan Lock and Manyberries, Alberta to connect Weyburn with Lethbridge. So people had access east and west. Consul, Saskatchewan.